Obviously, happy with our effort tonight, plus 18 on the glass. We rebounded almost 45% of our misses. We held them to 20% offensive rebounding. That's 2 straight games. I think we've only given up 6 offensive rebounds. We passed the ball extremely well. Good passing leads to good shooting. And I thought we were the more physical team, which if we're going to compete for this league title, that's we've got to improve with our defense and rebounding. We've got to continue to embrace how hard it's going to be to win and try to compete for the title in this league. And obviously it's going to start Sunday at Temple.
Games were really bunched up there for a couple weeks. Now that you've had a couple days between games, does it feel like you're starting to maybe iron some things out and get them to improve?
They still shot 44%. But, the game was 25-5 second chance points. That was the key. When they were missing, we weren't letting them get second shots. I still think we got to improve. Like, Trey can't have 1 foul and no blocks. Now, as good as he's playing now, he played really well tonight. Obviously, he's got 13 and 11. I just think we've got to be harder to score on in the paint. To me, they turned and scored. We've got to be all. I don't care if we foul the guy. Block the shot, foul. You can't let guys just turn them. I'm just saying that obviously we played really well, but that's an area where we that's why we've been elite defensively. Like if you look us up in the last 5 years, top 5, first or second in 2-point defense.
Top 10 in
Now
blocks.
today we were more concerned. I think they had hit 14 threes last year. So the last 2 times they played us, I think they had made 28 threes on us. So but but it's an area where it'll take Trey to an elite level as a player. Usually, what the team needs, it's what we always tell players. What the team needs you to improve on is what you need to improve on. Even though sometimes, somebody from your past may think that you need to score more. Usually what you need to improve on to help our team is what you need to improve on to become a better player. And that's the challenge when you're a college coach, to get guys to do that. But we got great kids, and we just got to continue to improve. That's the biggest thing.
Was his rebounding, especially in the first half, what you expect?
Yeah, what do you have, 9 or 10 at half, right?
Yeah,
9, 8 defensive.
Yeah, well, we were stopping them a lot more in the first half, hence had more defensive rebounds. But they spread you out. Frank does a really good job. They can make shots and they play small, and puts a lot of stress on you. And we just tried to make sure we didn't give up 14 made threes. I thought that was if we didn't do that, if we were the more physical team and we rebounded the ball tonight and didn't give up double-digit threes, I thought we would be okay.
Coach, last year you were 18-2 through 20 games. You're 17-3 now. 2 seed last year. You mentioned this week that your team can't lose.
That's got to be your mentality. The only game on our schedule, like you told me, we're 17-3, and I promise you, I knew we had 3 losses. I didn't know how many wins we had. We got to focus on Temple.
Does it feel like perception changes year to year, though?
Oh yeah. I mean, and if I say anything, I'm going to be a whiner. So it is what it is. I've been on the other side of the coin. Like if you're ranked early, you almost got to play your way out, because the smart people that voted you in, they couldn't possibly be wrong. But look, hey, let's be fair. I mean, you get on. It's a quality win thing. We'll have our chances. Hey, we're at Temple. Houston lost there, so they're a good team. They got a chance to make the tournament, and they're at home. So that's why I told our team we got to keep improving, because we're going to get our chances. You got to beat certain. You got to win certain kind of games if you want respect. The problem for us is it's great to beat Xavier the way we beat them, but I'd rather have them be ranked and us have won by 2. I'd rather UCLA to be ranked and us have won by 5. It's just so that's just the way the cards fell, for us.
Frank Hates said that basically he feels like your players are interchangeable, that your teams are always the same. How much
so
pride
is that easy?
How much pride do you take in that, though, getting this team to where it is right now?
Yeah, I still think our schedule's backloaded. We got a lot of tough games, but you know, I take a lot of pride in everything we do. We try to do everything we do here with pride. And, you know, this particular team, though, so we have 8 scholarship guys that are in their first or second year, or freshmen or sophomores. Then Rashawn's a first-year guy. So 9 of our 13, I think, are in their first or second year in our program. And then you would throw in Kane, who's only in his second year playing with us. So we don't have a lot of experience, but we're gaining it, which it should make us, if we have the right attitude and we put in the work ethic, we have a chance to get better. Like this team, I said this a long time ago. Like we have a chance to get better. We just got to be willing to do what it takes to get better. Because we got guys that have talent, but we've been an elite defensive team, and I don't think we're an elite defensive team right now. I think we're a really good defensive team. Like I said, we don't block enough shots. You know, we have some guys, you know, like Keith Williams. You watch games, like I'm going to go watch us play Temple tonight, and I don't know if he even got in last year when we played Temple. Now, now he's a starter, so that's the same as Nas and Trey. You know, so but we've got what 11 more chances to build our resume and get better, so we can be ready for March, to where we can be a good enough team defensively to have a chance. Because you know we got enough talent.
Trey talked about shoplifting legacy.
You like that line?
That was nice. What? I mean, it's clearly something you've talked to them about. What does that mean?
Yeah, you can't shoplift the tradition. You got to put, you know, you can't, you know, when I tell them that, you can't just flash your C-Paw and think that the other team's going to run. You know, you got to build your own legacy. There's a difference between getting on the bus and knowing that you're going to win the game because Gary and Kyle walked on the bus. There's a difference between I'm going to get on the bus knowing we're going to win the game because I'm getting on the bus. You know, it's your time to build a legacy. So I've just, you know, my big thing is I believe in them. But they gotta believe in themselves, and you gotta know it's gonna be rough. Now it's not gonna be an easy game Saturday or Sunday.
Jaron, ever get excited?
Oh.
Is it advantageous to you because you were so inexperienced to have your schedule backloaded the way it is?
Maybe. It's a good point. We'll see. We'll see. Jaron getting excited?
Yeah, is he ever
I
get
think he
excited?
gets excited. He just doesn't show it. You know, one of my best friends lives in California, and he's a basketball. He loves basketball. So he said, you know, he watched all our games. So he says to me, Doc, you know, he said, I don't know about Cumberland, because Jaron's not running around cheering. He's not a pom-pom guy. Who was it? ML Carr back in the day with the towel? You know, Jaron's thinking the game at all times, I'll tell you that. Like there's a play in the first half where he was supposed to lift out for a 3, but he saw Tulsa was playing it. It was the last basket of the first half, and he slipped into the high post. He caught it and scored. He's a very smart kid. Which makes it fun to coach him because he's thinking basketball all the time. But he just, you know, he doesn't show a lot of emotion. His teammates mess with him. You know how every team huddles up and somebody's got to go, all right, you know, tough, 1, 2, 3, Bearcats, tough, whatever they're going to do. They change it, family. I have them do it. So they'll make him do it because he doesn't want to
do that.
He doesn't even want to do that. So Trey messes with him and makes, you know, and he'll do it. But he doesn't say anything unless it matters. Like when he talks, it matters. It's a basketball rotation. He's like that off the court too.
Is he one of those guys that you just feel comfortable having out there?
Oh, gosh. I don't want, thank God he's out there. Yeah. But like I was saying, like my buddy in California, I kept trying to tell him for 2 years, trust me, he's a great kid. He's just not, you know, he's not ML Carr. He's a tremendous kid, and he's a warrior. You want him at game time.
Do you foresee Jennifer shooting the way he's been?
Yeah, absolutely. Saw it coming last year, and he's put in the time, Scott. I mean, he's put in the time. He's put in the time, and he's gotten better. His shot preparation is as good as a guy I've coached. He's ready to shoot when he catches the ball. He catches to shoot, but he's put in a lot of time from his freshman year. See, you know, people talk about guys quitting. You know, there's 700 transfers in college basketball. You know, Justin Jennifer told everybody in Baltimore, I'm going to play at Cincinnati, and I'm going to show you. And he worked, and instead of quitting, in transferring, he said, no, I'm going to get better. I'm going to do what the coach is asking me to do, and I'm going to believe in the coaches. That's why I'm so protective of him. You know, you've heard me go on a few rants about it. That's why, you know, because, you know, he's what you try to teach these kids. You know, they're going to be out of here. Life's tough. You don't just quit. You don't blame other people. He said, no, I'm going to make myself good enough. I'm not going to blame the coach saying I should play. I'm going to say I'm in a high-level program, and I'm going to prove to everybody I can play here. Guy's got a lot of character. Another guy I'm really glad he's out there. But it's going to be a lot tougher Sunday. So, obviously, Temple's got a great team. I think they're beating Memphis, if you might have heard before.
1 by 9.
So, it's always tough when we play up there. Always seems to go to the buzzer action the last few years. So. All right, man. School night.